Well, I'm not sure why, but OBS decided that my setup was shit and it's not working anymore. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Sorry. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's very confusing. I'm just AFK stacking.
No dawn comes without darkness.
Fuck, man, I want my CDR already. I'm just gonna AFK.
Between life and death lies immortality.
An enemy has been slain.
GG, well played, fellas. Oh, Malphite's bot. I mean, I don't really... Okay, I'll push this. Okay, Malphite's bot. I should go mid and cover it. Okay, I know wait, what the fuck? Kha'Zix has arm guard. I don't think I have to worry about him. I don't think I have to worry about arm guard Kha'Zix. Basically, Nidalee camped the shit out of Malphite and we win the game now. That's kind of what happens. That's just a little bit sad, honestly. I'm 2 levels up on him. This is really sad. Okay, well, rushing Trinity Force. Or actually, I'll get Stinger first. Even though Phage is better, I want the what's it called? The CDR, so I can stack faster.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, when you reach level 10, I need to hit level 10 so I get my CDR.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, are they AFK now? Wait, I think they're letting us push mid. Wait, if they're letting us push mid. No! No! But my stacks! Alright, I guess I'm TPing. Alright, well, exciting first game. OBS shits on me. And then this happens. Great game. I could say my KDA is perfect though. That's good. Not everyone on my team has perfect KDA. Alright. Why are we fighting now? Well, I got 1 kill. Hooray. I don't understand this. We were about to end, but then they started fighting for some reason. I don't understand. NA is so bad, they can't even open mid right. Fuck, man. There we go. Well, I guess we win. Is it laggy? Fuck, man. I don't know why it's laggy. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna report this. Okay. You know what we're gonna do instead? Because I'm lagging? Let's look at Op.ggs. If you guys want, just post your Op.gg and I'll look at it. Looking. I don't know why, but like my Wi-Fi is really good at sometimes, and then other times it just like decides, you know what? No, you're gonna have shit Wi-Fi today. It's really weird. Okay, so Silver 5, you play Ornn, right? Okay. That's an interesting build you have there. Yes, you have 150 CS. You gotta get better at farming. So with Ornn, here, I'll just show you, like, I'll just straight up show you guys, like, just because we have, time. My internet decided that it doesn't give a fuck, and it's gonna fuck with me, so I'm just gonna show you guys. So Ornn. Okay, I'll just show you like one of the most important things about Ornn. It's just farming. Give me an Ornn replay. Wait, this is North America. Why am I North America? Korea. Okay, so you had 150 CS at 37 minutes. That means you missed around 70% of your CS that you should have hit. As a tag champion, it's fine to rotate and group with your team, but the fact that you had 150 CS means that you weren't CSing properly, or you weren't pushing out the waves properly. So just give me 1 second. I just want to double check that my OBS is actually okay. It's actually working. Okay, good. So we're gonna look at. Okay, so this is the best way to learn how to farm. Is besides practicing by yourself, is just watching someone like and watch them farm.
Minions have spawned.
For each Op.gg replay, I'm just gonna like look at one thing of each account and just try to tell you how to improve on it. Okay, so I'm not. Hold on, let me just. While this is gonna load up for a little bit, so I'm gonna just take a quick look at his thing. What's your build? Oh, this is Scion. This is the other guy. This is builds. Okay, so what's your build? Your build is spellbook. This, that. That's fine. Well, just so you know, one thing you can take if you're in like a really tough lane, like Jace or not Pantheon, but like Jace or something, you can take Celestial Body instead. That's just an option for a specific matchup. You max W, the max Q. You're supposed to just put all your points in W. Don't put a second point in Q. Maybe that was a mistake, but yeah. So since you're in Inspiration Tree, oh, you were against Gnar. Okay, so if you're against Gnar, Doran Shield is a fine buy, but most of the time you want to go Corrupting Potion, because Corrupting Potion's a lot better on Ornn, since it's the best consumable, and having the best consumable is really good for Ornn, because you... Yeah, I need to turn the sound off. Because you buy items in lane, so you can buy HP, HP in lane, and you just don't have to ever go back. Assuming that you were winning, Frozen Gauntlet is not... Like, Frozen Gauntlet is a good item on Ornn, but it's generally not, like, what you buy first. What do you buy first on Ornn now? I think you... I'm pretty sure the... Oh, you do actually go... You go a little bit bulky, don't you? I'm pretty sure you get one bulk item, and then you can go into Frozen Gauntlet. Or is that changed? Yeah, Ninja Tabbies, and then Bramble Vest, and then that. Because this guy buys Frozen Gauntlet too. Yeah, Ninja Tabbies just makes you a lot tankier. Yeah, so he rushes Ninja Tabbies. You can buy Sapphire Crystal in lane, just because when you buy Sapphire Crystal on Ornn, it just gives you 250 mana. That's just what it does. It just gives you 250 mana. So it's like a really good buy in lane. You could look at this. Minion Dematerializer. This is like picking up now. Like people are finally figuring out that this is actually a really good mastery to take. I don't actually know how you use it yet. I'll probably make a video on that soon. So I'll probably do some research later on. But yeah, Minion Dematerializer is really good. Okay, so we're gonna look at how Ornn farms. All right, so look at how he farms. So he's very slow in his farming. You have to... It's not like other champions. You know, he's preemptively auto-attacking because his animation... Look at his animation. It's so wonky. He's gotta take that hammer and, like, whip it. It's like he's a fat, bulky horn guy. It's really hard for him to CS. Right? So you have to just kind of preemptively do it. Okay, I'm gonna look at something else. This is the most important thing, which is pushing. This is something that a lot of people miss on Ornn. I'm gonna see if I can find one.
I remember last time you checked mine, you told me to keep playing Janna, but I had bad luck with her, so I tried Luck's name, Red Velvet Joy, no typo, Na region.
Okay, 1 sec. Okay, so just take a look at how he pushes the lane. So he lets the melee minions die first in the lane, right? And then this is how you're supposed to clear caster minions. So you do W and then, or do you do Q and then W, right? Because that, you notice that motion? I'll play it back again. Because the reason you do that, right? It seems kind of wasteful to use two abilities like that. Just to clear minions, maybe you want to auto attack, but this is like the safest and the fastest way, because even pro players and like really good players, they can't just always auto attack, right? The way that minions work, they won't always let you auto attack them the same way, right? So you use Q, you use W, just use these two abilities like that, and the backline is cleared. That's how you're supposed to clear the backline, as opposed to just like autoing them down one by one or using W on the whole wave. Just use W, Q, and then the backline is cleared. So let me just... Okay, so notice what he did. Oh, fuck me. It happens there sometimes. What he did there was he let the melee minions get to half health and then use W and then use Q. Because now when the minions got to half health, he's able to one-shot them with his W and Q. So that's just something that you need to keep in mind, because you missed a lot of CS as Ornn. Okay. Okay, so with Lux, what are you doing with Lux? Oh, wow, you lost a lot of games on Janna. Rip. I'm pretty sure Unsealed Spellbook is better, right? I mean, you have a good win rate on Lux, right? So there's no reason to change what you're doing. You might as well just keep doing it. And then, if I had to look at one thing that you're doing wrong, Ranker, Over 4. You're probably farming not enough. Yeah, your farming is so low. Look at this. You had 69 CS in a 40-minute game. Your CS is so low. You had 40 CS in a 34-minute game. You had 23 CS in a 20... How are you doing this? How are you even winning? What is happening? I didn't even know you could win with 23 CS in a game. That's incredible. Holy shit.
Please consider selling your mother for better Wi-Fi. Yudong Chong Ching Chong Fong Chong. Long Chong.
I don't have fucking fiber here, I don't think. Oh, he's a support. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? There we... Okay, he's a support. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. I was like, how the fuck do you have 16? How do you even win on that? Alright. Thank you. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Because, goddamn, 69 CS in a 40-minute game. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so Spell Thieves into Frostfang in... Wait, what do you need Remnant for? Don't buy Remnant. Remnant is something you buy as a 4th item. Or not a 4th item, like a 3rd or 4th item. Morellos is fine. Just get Morellos. You need them, the mana in the lane. And you can also get... you need to get pink wards. You didn't. You bought 1 pink ward. You need more pink wards. Actually, in silver, it probably doesn't matter. You probably could get away with buying 0 pink wards. You don't need Zhonya's. What you need on support is Leandry's Torment. Leandry's Torment is a lot better. Or Rylai's, because these 2 items give you just flat value outside of just, you know, like, okay, so for Leandry's and Rylai's, the reason that all the support mages take these is because, as opposed to something like Death Cap or Luden's Echo, those items just give you flat ability power. And the reason flat ability power is good is because you can just keep buying more and more items that synergize together. You know, so let's say if you buy Luden's and then you buy Void Staff and then you buy Death Cap, those 3 items are the best when they synergize together. But as a support, you often don't get enough gold to buy all these items. So what are you doing? You're just looking for one item that gets the most value by itself. And usually that's Rylai's or Leandry's. For Lux, you probably wouldn't buy Leandry's, actually, just because you don't have consistent DPS. You probably buy something like Luden's instead, or yeah, probably just Luden's and Void Staff. You also should probably get Redemption, because Redemption's really strong. But I mean, I don't play support Lux. I don't even know any support Lux players, so I can't really give you too much advice on this. Just because I don't really know what the fuck you're supposed to take on support Lux. I'm pretty sure it's just a meme champion for most people. Yeah, like this is mid lane Lux. This is mid lane Lux. This is... Oh, this is a support Lux. Hooray! Oh, what do you buy? Oh, you actually get Death Cap. Why do you get Death Cap? Huh. You actually get Death Cap on this champion. Really? Why? Oh, he does buy Leandry's. Okay. What's his build? Is this support? No, this is not support. Wait, this is mid lane. This is mid lane. This is a mid lane Lux player. Just... Oh, he does occasionally play support, though. Yeah, see, look what he did. He didn't upgrade Frostfang until 1, 2, 3. He got 3 more items before he got Frostfang. There's literally no reason to upgrade this right now. It's pretty much... Unless you want the HP or something, there's really no reason to upgrade that ever. Oh, you actually do buy just full ability power. Interesting. Why? Why would you just buy full... I guess, like, in Lux, you don't really have anything else to buy, right? I don't know. I don't play support Lux, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I would have to, like, spectate this guy's games, but obviously... I mean, you can just copy what this guy is doing, right? What does he have? He has Arcane, plus this, plus that, plus this. Interesting. He doesn't do coup de grace. He goes cut down instead. Huh. Really? Dark Seal, Spell Thief's Edge. Then in this game, for some reason, he gets Remnant. I'm not sure why. I would just copy whatever this guy is doing. It's like, he's higher elo, so... I mean, what you're doing right now works, so you might as well just keep playing it. But again, I have no idea what the fuck you're supposed to do on support Lux. This is really out there for me, so... Probably just copy that guy's build. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna look at another one. Ooh, I like this name. Sharkfin Stew. Bronze 1, okay. Tristana. I assume you're not support. Okay, this is the real Tristana. Farm. Once again, farm. I'm just gonna look at your Tristana. I'm not gonna look at anything else. Get Boots. Boots is way more useful than another dagger. Boots is really good early game. Don't sell Stopwatch. Keep Stopwatch. You need Stopwatch in the late game so you can buy GA. Why would you get rid of Stopwatch? You need Stopwatch. Fleet Footwork over... Are you supposed to still take Overheal? I don't think you are. I feel like Overheal isn't as good anymore. Because you used to take it with, what's it called? Oh, you do still take Overheal. Interesting. Because you don't buy Relic Shield anymore, so I figured they'd stop taking Overheal. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Guess you still take Overheal. You still take Overheal. Huh. Alright. I have too many GG. Fuck me. Wait, why do you have Cut Down? I don't think you ever take Cut Down on Tristana. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, you don't take Cut Down. I don't really know any champion that takes Cut Down. I'm not sure why that Lux player took Cut Down either. Maybe it's just because like Lux is one of the squishiest champions in the game. But Cut Down doesn't do anything for you in the lane. Right? Because they're probably just going to be at the exact same amount of HP, right? Yeah, like they have to have 150 more max HP. ADCs all have the same amount of stats in terms of HP, like across the board. The only variance really is their range, you know? So why would you get Cut Down on Tristana? That doesn't make any sense. Take Coup de Grace instead. What's your build? So you do this, the Abby's. Is that correct? Supposed to take Infinity Edge first now? I feel like that's... Yeah, this guy goes Infinity Edge first. He's just straight... He doesn't even buy boots. He just straight up rushes Infinity Edge. What the fuck? Why does he rush Infinity Edge? I've never seen that done before. Hold on, maybe this guy's just a troll. Hold on. I know there's more Tristana players than this. Oh, this is NA. This is why. Okay, I'm like, why the wait, is this NA? No, this isn't NA. What the fuck? How are there no Tristana players higher than D1? Doesn't even make sense. So this is the highest Tristana player right now. What's he run? Yeah, this makes way more sense. I mean, going BF Sword into Zeal into Berserker. Why would you rush Infinity Edge? That makes no sense. E, Q max, that's fine. Problem with like ADC is that there's not enough variance in terms of builds. So I can't really give you a lot of build advice. It's more like mechanical advice. It's not really... I can't really tell you how you're supposed to position and stuff. So I'll look at a replay and then I'll look at a team fight and I'll just kind of go over it a little bit with you. I'll wait for the replay to load, and then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna look at another profile. All right. Ducky Pun Cakes. That's an interesting. I can't find it. Is it Stucky Pancakes? Nope. Unfortunate. How am I doing tonight? Very well, thank you. Thank you, Pen. I think that's from today. That's from today? No, it wasn't. I'm not sure. Wait, what the hell?
And how are you doing tonight, Mr. Huip?
Thank you. Very good. What did I spend today doing? I did some research for my new video, and then I'm prepping my stand-up thing. That's about it. I mostly just work. Okay, so Riven, you're taking Unsealed Spellbook, that's correct. You take that. I'm not sure if Transcendence is. How's this loading? It's not even halfway there yet. Oh yeah, PI is a Riven main. Okay, so let's look at this. So your build is right. You copied it pretty much exactly. Okay, I'm gonna close a few of my. This is yours, right? Yeah, this is yours. Okay. So you went Longsword 3. He goes D-Blade 1. Does that matter? I feel like it matters matchup to matchup, but I'm not sure if it matters if. Yeah, he looks like he always goes D-Blade. He always go D-Blade? Yeah, he always goes D-Blade. You might want to try that out. See how it varies. It's just a different starting build, but usually you just copy whatever they start. And then you rush Hammer into you. Rushes Hammer into Black Cleaver here because he is against. What was he against? What? Rushed Black Cleaver instead. Oh, he was mid lane. Wait, he was mid lane. Yeah, this is mid lane. Pretty sure this is mid lane. He rushes Cleaver every game. Yeah, every single game he rushes Cleaver. Against Shen, it makes sense. Against Gnar, it makes a little more sense. No, he rushes Yumu's against Gnar, okay? Because Gnar is squishier in his mini, and you just want to pop him. And then against Ornn, is that Ornn? Yeah, against Ornn, he rushed Maw of Malmortis. Because Ornn against tank champions, because tank champions are so strong right now in 1v1s, you have to get magic resist, otherwise you'll just be forced out of lane. He gets Maw of Malmortis, and then for this he got Yumu's because he's behind or something? I'm not sure why he got Yumu's here. Black Cleaver would probably be better. But yeah, it looks like you have a very linear build. You don't really change your build matchup to matchup. Instead, you just keep going the same thing over and over again. You just go Yumu's. I think this is Yumu's. Yeah, Yumu's. Yeah, you just go Yumu's every single game. You gotta adapt. One of the reasons that Riven is so good is because you can buy so many different things on her, right? You can buy Yumu's, you can buy Duskblade, you can buy Black Cleaver, you can buy Maw of Malmortis. It's one of the reasons that she's strong, is that you have so many build paths that are optimal for you. You have different ways of playing matchups more effectively. So why are you only going for one build path, you know? If you're going for one build path to just kind of learn the game, that's fine, but know that, you know, different build paths. This is why, was he? Rank 9. Yeah, rank 9 Riven player. Because he has a bunch of different builds. Yeah. I don't know. Look into, looking at other builds. Don't just sit here and just keep building the same thing. Like, against Garen, you definitely should have gotten, like, Ninja Tabbies and Black Cleaver to shred the Garen. Because what did he buy? Yeah, he bought full tank. Or no, he got, like, Bramble Vest and shit, so... You should have definitely gotten Black Cleaver, because it would have helped you out a lot more. So, okay. Alright, so this is what we're... Okay, so we're gonna look at Tristana's. We're just gonna look at her... Oh, no! No! Op.gg, fuck you. That's a problem with Op.gg. It's not a problem with other stuff. It's just it's how Op.gg works. Is that when it finishes downloading or it finishes like the replay, it's just really unfortunate. West? No, it wasn't. Epic Animal. Hmm. Oh, there we go. You're unranked. Just keep playing. Have fun with the game. Play whatever you want. Just kind of dick around. I'm not gonna give you advice right now, just because it's like you're just learning how to play the game. Just enjoy the game right now. You don't want to focus too much on ranked. Just enjoy the game. All right, just enjoy the game. Oh, you're level 59 though. What the hell? Oh, you have played some in the past. Okay, but you're playing normal games. I mean, you gotta play more ranked games before I can like make an accurate assessment. If you want to have fun with the game, you just enjoy the game. But if you want to climb, you gotta play like a single, like 1 or 2 champions, so that you can actually learn how to play the game. Like macro and the rotations and the farming and all that shit. Okay, so Annie. CS, people. CS. It's always CS. Always need more CS. You missed 100 CS in this game. 100 CS, that's... one kill is about 15 CS. So that's about... How many kills is that? Math is hard. That's a lot of kills. Alright, that's a lot of kills. Math's too hard. You go Electrocute, Zombie Ward, and Ravenous... I definitely don't think that's... Shame that none of you have replays. By the way, the way you get a replay is when you're in a game, just hit live game, and then you hit record. You want to send me a replay. Oh, he goes Predator. That is ballsy. I like that. Predator Annie. That is ballsy. I love it. Predator Annie. Yeah, he goes Eyeball Collection and Relentless Hunter so he can roam more. He gets Celerity and Scorch as well. This is probably a better build for you. If you want, you can stick with the Electrocute. There's nothing wrong with the Electrocute, but this is like a more roaming orientated Annie. Oh, this is support though. This is still support Annie. What the hell? He's only playing support Annie. Hold on. Guys, go. This is mid laning. Takes Unsealed Spellbook. Unsealed Spellbook is just really strong. Unsealed Spellbook is probably the best one for you because Annie's whole identity is revolved around flash tippers. And when you definitely should take Magic Footwear. Don't take this fucking thing. This thing is so garbage. So, like, by having Unsealed Spellbook, your main purpose is flash tippers. That comes up more often, and that's really important. And then you can swap Ignite out late game for something like Teleport or Exhaust even if you want. But Ignite is still generally a pretty decent thing to take on Annie.
Yo, can you check this out ASAP? I'ma go to sleep soon dong tai. Also you cute AF.
it's not super. Yeah, so you know, I can't. I don't. Oh, I can check it. Never mind. Sometimes like links don't work for some reason. Is this correct? I'm gonna go off Cowsup's build. Where's Cowsup's? Ah. Assume this is the guy you built. You prioritized your build around. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So you copied it. Much exact the same. Okay. Why would you get QSS this early into? That makes absolutely no sense. Against that kind of team comp? Why? For Skarner? That doesn't even make sense. Why would you get QSS as your third or second item? You're not even a threat yet. Only people who are threats should buy QSS. You need to get damage so that you're actually useful. You buy QSS as your second item. That sets your damage back so much. QSS is 1,300 gold. You could have bought you know, towards Winsu's, even BF sword would be stronger than Quicksilver Sash, right? This Quicksilver Sash, all it really does is it reduces Karthus's damage and it gets rid of Skarner's ult, right? Just avoid the lanes that Skarner's ganking, go power farm, get your items, and then just fuck people up. You know, don't get QSS that early. It's madness. That's madness. You could have gotten what's it called? What's the Bilgewater? Madness. Your build seems okay. I mean, it's what, QSS into, or not QSS. What's your regular build? Okay, so you go. Merc Treads. Winsu. Is this Warrior Enchant? Are you supposed to do Warrior Enchant? No, you go Blood Razor, right? Yeah, Blood Razor. Why would you do Warrior Enchant? Warrior Enchant doesn't make any sense because this is flat AD. Flat AD doesn't help you as much as attack speed on Master E, right? Because you have your true damage, you have your autos, you have your doubles.
Hi Dong, look me up please. I'm TSOFU in Nah.
Okay. You have your E, you have your Q, which resets from, I think. Yeah, basic attacks lower the cooldown of this by 1 second. Then you have your passive, which is also affected by auto attacks. So why on earth would you get Enchantment Warrior? Just get Blood Razor, which helps you out in all fields instead of just one, right? Because all AD does for you is make your autos stronger, right? Instead, this is the on hit Master E build, right? Because he goes attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, and then he goes tank. He's just looking. You do damage, right? You don't need the Warrior enchant. You can just go Blood Razor instead. Like, that's the point of getting Blood Razor, right? Because if you get Warrior Enchant, the value of Lethal Tempo goes down. Because the value of Lethal Tempo is not in the attack speed buff. It's in exceeding the attack speed cap. So you want to get the value of that mastery as soon as possible. And you need attack speed to do that, right? What is your final build? I want to look at a final build of yours. GA, that's fine. I like this build. I would never get Infinity Edge. Never. Never, ever. Why would you ever get Infinity? Oh, wait, that's a normal game. That's fine. You're trolling. That's fine. I mean, this is all you really do to get better, is you just look and compare, right? And then you try to find the hardest thing about like doing this is just like finding reasons for why they do it. You know, you're looking for reasons as to why they build these items, and why they go for these builds and why they go for the paths. That's pretty much it. He goes Phantom Dancer. He always goes Phantom Dancer, it seems. I mean, Phantom Dancer is more attack speed, and you get to hit lethal tempo faster, right? as opposed to, I mean, QSS is a nice item, depending on your situation, obviously. But I'd probably get QSS, or not QSS, PD over something like Wits End. I feel like that's a lot better.
My username on LAN is I. Please look me up.
Oriana. You have a really good win rate. Keep playing Oriana. Wait. Okay. No. I'm gonna just like just so I don't forget. I'm gonna go over like what I was gonna talk about with AD carry. Okay. That's a team fight. I want to just fast forward this to a team fight, like a late game team fight. Mid game, almost there. I see the team fight I want. I have to manually do this because the way Op.gg works is if this is not a complete replay, when it finishes loading all it can, it automatically exits out when you try to either go forward or go backward. That's like through the timeline. So this is kind of how I spend a lot of my day. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at this team fight that's about to unfold. So Tristana is at 2 items, Infinity Edge and Static Shift. She's not at her big spike yet, but she's pretty strong. So let's look at her positioning. So her positioning is, she knows that they're coming through here, right? So she's kind of like walking back and forth, right? Because she's trying to, you never want to stand still. You always want to like juke around a little bit just to make it a little bit harder to hit people, you know, as opposed to like I don't know if you guys ever fired a gun, but it is really hard to hit a moving target. So when you're just always just doing little clicks back and forth, it does make you like significantly harder to hit. So Tristana, she just kills this guy, right? Just kill whoever's in front of you. That's your job as AD carry. First and foremost, safety. They slow him. This is really just mop up team fight. I want to actually like watch a team fight where she's in trouble. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so she's positioned away right now because Jin has his 4th bullet. If she walks up to auto him, she's just dead. So she can't save this Nunu. Nunu, you're dead. I'm not even gonna try to, even though Galio is super low, I'm not even gonna try to kill this. But now that now that Azir is here, she can walk back up a little bit because Azir just did enough damage for Tristana to just kill her with one auto and then just go back. These are really poor team fights. Hopefully I can find a better one for you guys. This isn't really a good team fight either. It's really a pain in the ass to go, like, not be able to get back. Really fed now. You can just do whatever she wants. And she's just staying at max range, right? These are really bad team fights. Holy fuck. This isn't really ideal for... Okay, notice her positioning there. She's... Okay, so as AD carry, your main goal is to survive, right? So the way you should be positioning is, this is one thing that a lot of low-ranking AD carries do, is they walk up in a siege and just try to poke them. When you're doing something like that, you have to be 100% confident that they're not going to be able to crowd control you, or if you have like QSS or something, you're just ready to use that, or if you have someone like Tom Kench to just eat you up and save you, or if they have Mikhails, you just have to be absolutely sure in order to do that. Most of the time as AD carry, everyone just wants to jump on your dick. Right, I've said this before, but AD carry is like being a hot girl at a bar. Everyone just wants to fuck you. So what you have to do is you have to position yourself in a position that doesn't put you in any danger. So what Tristana did there, she was out of range of Sedge ult, of Ezreal Qs, and of Jhin W. Like, well, she wasn't out of range, but she had people in front of her that she could just walk to. This guy got caught. The Nunu was just like too far up. But she was always, you know, just... you know, making sure she didn't actually like, you know, kind of like technically need to do that, but she wanted to do it because she wants to stay out of range of all their shit, right? Because look at Ezreal, look at his range, right? His range is like several hundred units. You know, it's like 800 units or something. You know, so like that's the point, right? If she gets caught by this taunt, she's dead. 100% she's fucking dead. You know, because she gets taunted by Galio. Galio takes no fucking damage, right? So she's not gonna. He's not really gonna die fast. And then the rest of these three can just pile on and kill Tristana, right? That's the point of AD carry, is that you're always looking at, okay, oh, he flashed on me. I died because he used flash. Yeah, but you're not supposed to die even if he does use flash. That's what a good AD carry positioning is that you're positioning outside of not just what you can see in front of you, but also like, oh, what's his range with flash? What's his range without flash? That's what you have to keep in mind in getting better at team fights. You know, I don't think the rest of this team fight is that eventful. You can just, like, when you're playing Tristana, you can like just jump in and don't give a fuck when you're super fed and the enemy team has used all their stuff. You know, like Sejuani, Galio. The thing is with Galio is that he's always got some form of CC, right? He's always got a little bit of CC. So you can't just recklessly jump in until you see him use like all of his combo. What was the thing I was gonna look at? Oh, Orianna, that's right. Okay. You even play Orianna right now? I don't think Orianna is like meta anymore. Is she? She's always gonna be good. I don't know if she's like top of the meta anymore. Okay, so Summon Airy. What do you take? Not the same thing. I actually like yours better though, because it has stopwatch in it. Oh, there we go. There's a stopwatch build. Okay. Stopwatch, Summon Airy, Scorch. Scorch and yeah, that's more preference, I think. Scorch and Gathering Storm. I think you should take you should take Scorch in melee matchups so that you can harass out the enemy range champions more often. Because that does make a big difference in a range matchup. In a melee matchup, like assassins like Zed or Fizz, just so you can do that extra little bit of damage with Scorch, just to push them out of lane, just to have kill pressure on them, because they'll have kill pressure on you as soon as they hit level 6. So you want to be able to use your range, really, like, just abuse your range in the early game as much as you can. Your CS is really good. Yeah, your CS is really good. Okay, maybe not so good. It's okay though. Yeah, it's a lot better than I would think it is. CS is, see, this guy's climbing because his CS is good. Like this, just get CS, guys. CS, just get CS. I love this new feature, the match MMR right here. I love this. Yes, people. Yes, yeah. What's your build? Those fellows. Yes. Zhonya's is an item that you only rush in matchups like Zed and Fizz. Assassin matchup, I guess you're against Ahri, so that's... I mean, when you're against Ahri, that doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Because with Zhonya's, I mean, yeah, you can Zhonya's for charm or whatever, but you'll still take, like, some harass, right? Zhonya's isn't really as effective this kind of team comp, you know? Zhonya's is meant for, like, pop effects, you know? So Zhonya's is really good against assassins because their damage all comes down within the span of half a second. And when you Zhonya's, you just negate all of that, right? Against a team comp like that, they have Singed and Xin Zhao and all these champions. If you get caught, you're dead. Even if you Zhonya's, it doesn't help you, you know? You need boots. Why? Oh, there's boots. Never mind. You go Morello's into boot. Okay, that's fine. Then you go Leandry's, Void Staff, Death Cap. You can take Cleanse against Ahri. You don't have to take Barrier every game. Cleanse is a really good effect against... You don't ever take Cleanse. Cleanse is really good on Orianna. You see a lot of pros taking it. It just wins you certain matchups. Like Zoe, I love taking Cleanse against Zoe. Fuck that champion. You just take Cleanse against her, and then her E, whenever you get hit by it, you just fuck off Cleanse. You obviously can't do it every time, so you have to actually dodge these things, but Cleanse helps you out immensely in that. Why are you taking Futures Market? This ability is so bad. It's such a garbage ability. Take Stopwatch. Every time take Stopwatch. Stopwatch or Boots. Like, don't take Futures Market. It's such a bad thing. Don't take it. It's just not good. It just really isn't. Just back at more optimal times. Shove out the wave and then back. You don't always, like, what are you buying first? You're buying Lost Chapter. Is that a strategy or something, like, to take that? No, I don't think it's a strategy. It's very gold efficient. Magical footwear is so gold efficient. It's 350 gold plus 10 movement speed permanently. That's such a gold efficient mastery compared to this. Like, yes, it only happens in 10 minutes, but it's just better. You know, it's more effective. I mean, your Orianna win rate is fine, so you might as well, you just keep playing Orianna in your climb, right? So this is like, it's just like more effective to take this, you know? It's just more cost efficient. It's just more value, right? It's just more gold. Why don't you want more gold? Okay, let's look at a game that you lost. What were you losing against? You lost against TF again. What's it called? Cleanse. Very good against TF. You know, because Cleanse and you just cleanse his gold card and just win. Gathering Storm is fine. You can take Celerity if you want to dodge. Celerity is really good to dodge those wild cards. If you think you're gonna have trouble and something like that, you can take Celerity if you want. Again, magical footwear, more effective. Leandry's, Void Staff, Large Rod. That's fine. Yeah, Leandry's Large Rod? Yeah, Leandry's fine. Your build is fine. Build makes sense. Just get that CS up a little bit more. If you have nothing to do on the map, just go take Wraiths. Get some vision down and go take Wraiths. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be my last one. I'm gonna try to go back to actually play League. I assume this is you. I think. Oh no, this is no. It's LAN, right? Yeah. Alright. Okay, Gold 2, Nasus player. What did you play last season? Yasuo. Okay. Play. Oh, you're playing Tom Kench. Hooray. I'm assuming you want Tom Kench advice? You're just playing whatever I tell you to play, aren't you? Okay, well, I can only comment. I assume you're following the builds exactly how I told you to follow them. Looks like you're following. Why are you getting Remnant so early? Don't get Remnant so early. Get Locket, get Knight's Vow. I don't even get Remnant until, like, I finish these 2 items. They're just more cost effective. UW max. Everything else is correct. I mean, I can't really look at you to like, I don't have replays, right? So I can't look at your, you know, stuff to comment on. Your CS is still low. One thing you have to do, always remember, shove. Shove. As a top laner, just shove. Even if your team is grouping, ping them off just to communicate to them. I'm going to shove first, then I'm going to group. Make sure that they know you're going to group. Because if you say I'm never going to group, that just makes them feel like you're uncooperative and just tilts them and they won't want to help you ever again. Or they'll just like run into the enemy team anyway. So what you do instead is you just tell them, I'm going to push out top first and then I'm going to gank whatever. You know? You have to communicate.
With sup dong, can you look up kill is 98 in Na?
I know my screen's black. I'm just gonna do a quick speed test. 1 second. I don't know why leagues like. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is back. I'm not sure why, but it's just add. I have to get in the game. Okay, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna queue up again. Just let me run a speed test. My internet should be fine now. Like, oh, never mind. Wait, is it bad? Oh, it's really fucking bad. Holy shit, it's garbage. What the fuck? It's actually... Never mind. I'm gonna do like 100 of these then. Oh my god, I'm so sad right now. Why is my internet so bad? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Internet, why do you hate me? The last one that I just got? That's I need to get something to eat. Okay, Evelyn. Evelyn. I have all the champions? Nope. I spent most of my RP, or all my stuff on runes over the years. And then I spent most of it on... Yeah, and then I spent, like, when they gave back our IP, I just spent it all on, like, cosmetic shit. Why do you have Ghost Poro? This thing literally does nothing. Always get Zombie. If you want something, you take Zombie Ward. You also take Relentless Hunter for movement speed, because you're a jungler and you want to just run around the map and just do stuff, right? Evelyn. Okay, perfect. All right, there's a replay. Okay, so we're gonna look at this replay just to go over jungle pathing. Perfect. Excellent. I love replays. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at his pathing. So he does red. these. He does Wraiths because Evelynn has a lot of AoE. Notice what he's doing. I don't know if you do this, but he kites back between autos. You can kite back a certain amount of times to reduce the amount of damage you take. Right, because when you kite back, like he's at full HP right now from doing his 3 camps. When you kite back, the blue buff doesn't have a chance to just continuously auto attack you, and also, oh, he's playing Rengar. Oh, he's probably dead. Almost dead. No, he's not. That'd be too OP. What happens when you kite back on a minion like that?
You belong in his...
So when you kite back, Evelynn's abilities have more opportunities to come back up. So Hate Spike, right? That comes back up more often. So she's doing damage to him because she's just constantly hate spiking it, and blue buff is doing less damage to her because he has to walk to her to auto attack her. Right? That's just like the little things that make your jungle clear a little bit easier. Why is my... There we go. Okay, so she goes buff to top, and then she does this. She backs. She purchases mobility boots. Interesting. Just wants to run around. Don't do what he does unless you know why he's doing it. Don't just blindly copy it. Mobility boots is a really skill-intensive item because you're planning ahead and you're saying, okay, I'm gonna gank a lot on this. So she buys mobility boots just to clear out more minions, and so she can buy her. Oh, he's bought Spell Thief's Edge. Okay. So where's she gonna head now? Okay, so if this is where you kind of ask yourself, what would I do if I was in this situation? You know. So if I was gonna look at this map. Rengar has Flash still because he didn't use it in the last gank. Bot lane is kind of hard to gank because it's Zyra Khan, and this lane is just really strong. Malzahar is really hard to gank because he's got Spell Shield. So what's he gonna do? All the minions are taken. So let's see what he does. Zoe mid is not really gankable. Doesn't really actually have anything to do on the map right now other than go. It looks like he's going to try to go for bot. Unfortunately, there's not really much you can do here. He's just going to sit around his red buff and wait. He's going to take red. Echo's here, though, so this is going to be a contest. What is Echo doing? What is Thresh doing? There's red. She's full clearing and then she's gonna go back. So let's see why this gank worked. This is the boring part about getting better, is that you have to just constantly like sort of try to figure out why something works. Okay, so she takes Krugs because you know Krugs are on her way to bot, and then she sees that a gank's going, but the gank doesn't happen. Right, so she finishes Krugs because that's the better thing to do, and then she goes in Viz. This is the reason that this is gonna work is because the minions are already pushing in. What happened? Oh my god. Okay, so before this happened, Echo tried to gank this, right? So when a gank happens, usually the minions are gonna focus down the enemy champions instead, right? So the minion wave will naturally push. So now that Echo failed his gank, he went back into his jungle and he's gonna path towards his red buff because his red buff came up and he's obviously gonna want to try to take that, right? So now that the minion wave is pushing towards them, Xayah and Thresh are overextended and he can actually just go gank that. So when you're ganking as a jungler, always look at how the minion waves are pushing. Because if, like, even though Xayah and Rakan is a really hard lane to gank, because Xayah has her ults, Rakan has his gajillion dashes, and his CC, right? So that's a really hard lane to gank, but if they're overextended like this, it makes it possible. Yeah, this is Op.gg. That's just how it works. It's unfortunate that it's kind of how... that's how it works. Op.gg's AIDS. I mean, I shouldn't criticize Op.gg. Like, without Op.gg, I wouldn't have any footage, because there's no good replayer system since Riot put in theirs. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Okay. John the Main. I think that's how you say that? John the Main? John the Main. NA. Yeah, that's not right. This is NA. Oh, it is right. Oh, Rise. Jesus, you're playing Rise in gold? Holy fuck. I have a friend who plays nothing but Rise. He's terrible at him. He's hard stuck, I think, gold 3 or something. Alright, so he takes Unsealed Spellbook. Why don't you take Unsealed Spellbook? Unsealed Spellbook is the only thing I've ever seen Rise players ever take. Unsealed Spellbook on Rise, the reason that it's really good is because Rise is a summoner spell orientated champion. Not only that, he has a lot of active items. Well, he has more active items than most champions, because most champions only have 1. But with Rise, he has 2, Zanya's and the Xerath's Embrace. And the Embrace is really strong. So he goes, what does he go? He goes W first into E, and then 3 points into Q, and then a bunch of E's. And then more Q's, and then more W's. I have no idea why he would do that, so we're going to look at a fucking replay. I love replays. Replays all day. Is a team with Twitch, Evelyn, and Teemo good? I mean, any team comp with Teemo is going to have problems in a 5v5. A split push situation or a pick situation. The thing is when you ask, is a team comp good? That's an inherently bad question to ask. Because no team comp is bad. It's just that every team comp has a different purpose. You know? Like, obviously, a Twitch, Evelyn, and Teemo team comp is not going to be good in a 5v5. That's just not what they're built for. But when you're talking about split pushing, when you're talking about picks, then yeah, it's really good. You have to identify, okay, well, you can't just say, oh, we have a bad team comp, we lose. No, you have to look at what's our team comp actually good at, and we're going to play around that, you know? We're not going to just try to keep 5v5ing. We're going to get picks. We're going to go into their jungle. We're going to set up picks, you know? We're going to use Vision. We're going to use Fog of Warp. We're going to split push. We're going to use Varus as bait. We're going to use someone as bait, and we're going to go kill their Nasus or their Malphite or whoever is really good at team fighting. You know? Okay, what am I looking at this for? So he goes... Wait, does he go W every single game? Or does he just do that for that one game because he was catching someone out? He goes E most games. He goes E most. Do you go W every game? I'm pretty sure you go E first every game because that's how you push. One second. Got a thingy. Okay. Like... Go E first. Let me just... You're supposed to go E first, I think. Do you go E first every game? No, you go W a lot, I think. Storm Raiders instead. Okay, you do go E first. Okay, you do go E first. The reason I never recommend Rise to anyone is because he's so mechanical and he's so like intricate that there's no point ever asking people to go into Rise. So let's just take a look at how he plays. So he basically just tries to hard shove. That's how you're supposed to play on Rise. And then he just flashes for it, I think. Did he E first? What's his combo? Oh, he got it on. Yeah, he got it on this so that he could just automatically use his empowered root so that she was guaranteed to be dead. He didn't go in until he landed the E, because it would have made it too obvious if he just tried to put it on her. Just gonna go back. What is he doing? The TP. Why does he max... What I'm trying to figure out here is, why does he put 3 points into Q? That's the question I need, like, I'm trying to figure out. Why does he put 3 points into Q and then max E? Puts 3 points into Q and then maxes E. You just max E and then Q. Why does he do this? You know, you have to ask yourself that. Why? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? He's doing it every single game. So why is it good? Alright, let's try to figure this out. We still got 3 points into Q. Okay, so let's see what it actually does. So I'm gonna read Rise's wiki because I don't know anything about Rise. This is just research process. Okay, so with Rise, okay, so let's look at the inherent damage that you get. So you get 20. So every time you max it, you get 20 more base damage, and then you get 3% more movement speed. Okay, so that's not bad. And then when you max E, you're getting 25. Okay, so you get 25 off of E, and then you only get... And you get 25 off of Q as well. So they're the same amount of flat damage. Nothing... You don't get anything else on Spellflux. But Spellflux is AoE, so it's going to be more damage anyway. With magic damage... Is he doing it for the movement speed solely? No. He puts 3 points into Q and then maxes E. Is it about teleport? He puts 3 points into Q because he doesn't. He would have no damage, but after 3 points, it's better to max E. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense because E is AoE. That's more damage. Like you want to push in a lane early game. So there has to be some specific reason. I'm gonna Google this actually. Why does Rise put 3 points into Q then max E? Is there anything on this? Ah, there we go. Rise mains. Wonderful. Straight up maxing E would be more DPS, but it costs too much mana early. Ah, okay. By the time you go 3 Qs, you maybe have tier and then can start maxing E and have catalyst by the time E is maxed. Same amount, flat amount, 25. Each level of E adds more bonus damage for Q hit. Yeah, so after 3 points into Q is good for early damage, and maxing E after that is optimal. Okay. Just to confirm this, I'm going to look back at his numbers. So Q costs 40 mana, and then E... Ah, yeah, that's correct. Because every time you put points into E, the mana cost also goes up. I missed that. 15 mana. Yeah, that's a lot of mana. Yeah, that is a lot of mana, especially early game when you don't have tier. So it costs 70 points. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, you should start doing that so that you don't run in the laning phase. Put 3 points into Q, and then when you have tier, you just start maxing E because E is better. All right, I'm gonna look at something else. How do I pick what Op.gg I look at? I'm just picking them randomly. And if you have a cool name. Pengu de Penguin. Is that NA? I'm gonna guess it's NA. Whoops. Oh, Pengu de Penguin. Okay. Nunu. No. Okay. Wonderful. Perfect. I've been looking at Nunu for the last 3 days, so I know all about this bullshit. Okay. Let me show you a Nunu god. All right, you ready for this shit? I'm gonna show you a Nunu god. Look at this man. This man is in fucking insane. I think it's one of these. I don't read Korean, so I don't know. That's not this guy. Not this guy either. What the fuck? Where did he go? Oh my god, he dropped so much. He was ranked 3 yesterday. What happened? Not this guy either. This guy. There we go. Okay, so look at this guy's build. All right, he goes fleet footwork. Look at that shit. Right, fleet footwork. Not meteor, not anything else. Fleet footwork. Okay, so why does he go fleet footwork? The reason he goes fleet footwork is because it's the precision tree. Okay, so let's just precision tree. That is not the precision tree. League of Legends. Okay, precision. There we go. Okay, so the precision tree is a lot better because it gives you attack speed. That's the only reason. That's literally the only reason, is that it gives you attack speed. When you have attack speed on junglers, attack speed is more effective for junglers because you're against monsters, right? Monsters just fight back all the time, and you have to you're constantly trying to DPS them. Against laners, you're occasionally trading, right? Trading, you're not trying to damage them all the time. You're just trading. So when you have attack speed, that makes your jungle clear faster than if you would have AD, right? There's a balance between that, but usually attack speed is better. Not only that, attack speed, now that Nunu's consume, actually makes his punches do damage. You really want attack speed, and with fleet footwork, you get healing, you get attack speed, you get to punch people. There's a lot of things that fleet footwork helps you with. It's just like stickiness, it's healing, and it's clearing. You also get alacrity for more attack speed. And I think you get triumph because everything else is bad. You get triumph as well because everything else is bad. Then you go to these two. You put 3 points into Q for the extra early damage on your passive, because the passive is really important, and it also makes your clearing really fast. I don't think you do that, do you? You do. Also, when you're level 3, don't max E. Even if you're ganking, don't max E. Yeah, you do this. No. Put your 3rd point should go into Q. Q is just so disgustingly strong for your punches that you just get it. That's just how it goes. Just get it. So the path that you're supposed to go is you go first buff into wolves or gromp, usually wolves. First buff into wolves, into second buff, into scuttle crab, into top lane. That's how you do it. And top lane is really long, so you can just keep punching them. Your punches just do a significant amount of damage, so don't take this. Yeah. All right. What's my favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. 60. I'm gonna assume that's not Korea. This is normals. Janna. Stop buying this item. Stop buying this item. You don't need this item anymore. This gives you wards. You don't need any more wards. Don't need this item. Don't buy this item. This item is not good. Stop buying this item. Get Redemption. Get Ardent Sensor. Get Locket. Stop buying that item. The Janna players doing? I haven't seen Janna players in a while. See? Frostfang. He holds on to Frostfang. What does he finish? Ardent Sensor. Lock it. He's building into Redemption. Not even thinking about finishing Frostfang. You don't need it. He goes, ooh, he goes 3 points into W and then maxes E. So why does he do that? Let's try to find that out. What do? You max E, right? Yeah, you max E. Okay, so let's try to find out why. I'm going to assume that it's for lane dominance. Apto or Faker? Faker for professionals, Apto for solo queue. Although Apto probably will never go pro because he's toxic. Or he's a booster, not toxic. He's a booster. Booster, more important. He's a booster. Zephyr, movement speed, magic damage. That's a lot of... Holy shit, that's 45 base damage. That's so... Wait, is that 45? Wait, that's not 45. That's 55, isn't it? That's 55 base damage. What the fuck? That's so much base damage. Holy shit. Most abilities only go up by like 20, 30. 40 is already good. 55 is insane. Alright, that's why you do it. Yeah. You take Zephyr. Okay, let's look at shield strength. So what does shield strength go up by? 35? Yeah, 35 and then a little bit of AD. So 7.5 AD. That's not really... So, in terms of overall value, Zephyr is way more. Yeah, you can just... This is definitely for a lot. Yeah, this is a lot of damage in lane. So, once laning phase is over, obviously shields are going to be better because your AD carry will actually have AD at that point. So, the bonus AD will actually matter. But this is way better for the early game. Stop fucking buying this item. Do not buy this item. Stop it. Stop buying this item. It's not good early game. Get the fucking support items first. What does he rush? Ardent into Locket. Yeah, Ardent into Locket. That's correct. So you got Ardent into Locket. Good job. Got mobility boots. Excellent. Stop buying that item. It's a waste of gold. You don't need that many wards. You don't. The extra ward is not worth how much money you're getting off. Okay. EU West. Elusamar. Bronze 5. Wonderful. Okay. Everything. You need everything improved. CS, you need improved. Shot calling, you need everything. Jesus Christ. Bronze 5. Ultimate Fun Fest, where you can just do anything and get away with it. Literally, why do you have overgrowth on a jungler? Why do you have overgrowth on a jungler? Laners don't even take overgrowth. And laners see about 400 minions die per game. In a long game, 400 minions. Even then, overgrowth is not worth it. Always take second wind. Okay, let's. I'm gonna look at your Sejuani because you seem to be doing the best on Sejuani. So we're gonna go over that. Sejuani. Okay, let's see. Challenger 1, Sejuani. Excellent. Alright, so let's see what he does. He takes Aftershock like you. You can actually take Fleet Footwork as well on Sejuani for the extra clears. That's actually a very strong build path, is to take Fleet Footwork instead. Alright, so what do you take? You take Bond of Life, which is good. You can take Iron Skin if you want. I mean, it's fine to take Conditioning. This is just for a better early clear. There's no reason to take Overgrowth ever. Second Wind is better for your early clear. Then he takes Precision. Why does he take Precision? That makes no sense. For Tenacity? That doesn't make sense. Why would you take Precision? There's so many better ones to take. I guess just for the Tenacity? Really? 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 Oh, wait. No, it's because they changed it. Oh, that's right. I forgot. They changed it so that, I think... Wait, did they change it? Hold on, let me check. Let me make a new page. Did they change it? I think they changed it, right? Yeah, they changed it. Okay, so they changed it to the point. Okay, so because before you would have what's it called? Before, if I went into the precision tree, it didn't matter. I just did it for the what's it called? For the masteries that were inside. But now you get 9% attack speed instead, and then these two give you adaptive, and then this gives you just HP. So this makes sense. Okay, yeah. So the reason you do this is for the 9% attack speed, which helps your clear. That's why. That's why you do it. And then you don't do that for... You just get more HP. That's incorrect. You need it for the clear. Like I said before, sometimes Sejuani players will just go Fleet Forward for the extra clear. Your clear will be faster, it'll be cleaner, you'll be healthier, and it'll be faster. You'll just be able to gank more. So... And also the attack speed also helps you with landing your autos so that you can get your E down, which is really important. Why do you have... Why would you... I don't think you max that, do you? Oh, you do max that, actually. Never mind. Why are you maxing E or Q second? You should max it last. Q, what do you get for it? Okay, so it's an 11. Even if you max Arctic Assault, it's still an 11-second cooldown. It's not worth it. It's too long a cooldown. The base damage only goes up by 30, which is about average. But it's just not worth it. With E, what do you get for E? The cooldown doesn't go down. It's still just a flat cooldown. 20 cost mana. The damage goes up by 10, which is not a lot. But the stun goes up. That's huge. Stun for 1 second versus 2 seconds. It's literally, you're doubling the effect of this ability by maxing it. So why would you not max this second, right? So you always max E second. I guess W's, yeah, W just gives you too much damage, so you always go for this. But E, 2 second stun versus 1 second stun, it's way better. Way better. Okay. You have to donate to check out Op.gg. No, you don't have to donate. I usually just do these random, but if you do donate, I'll definitely check it out. For now, I'm just do like random, like whatever one I see, or if you have a cool name. Is this NA? Peruvian Puff Pef. Raven. I think you actually, do you take Kleptomancy on Raven? How's my internet? Hold on, I'm gonna black out my. Hold on. I need to check my internet. 1 sec. Net speed test.
End Terrence on Nah.
I am not sure why, but my internet decides fuck you tonight. So I guess I'm doing this for a while. Hold on. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this for a while. There we go. Okay. Let's do Draven. Draven. Diamond 5, P1, P2. Kleptomancy. Yep. Kleptomancy's that broken, huh? I supported Tyler 1, I think 2 days ago, and I think he took Fleet Footwork. You actually take a lot of different things on Draven. You only go summon Airy for some reason. Oh, no, you do switch it up a little bit. Okay, do you know why you switch it up, though? That's important. Okay, so you took summon Airy against a lane. Okay, so what lane were you against? Ashe and Blitzcrank. So Ashe is really squishy, really immobile, and you have Nami, so if you hit a bubble, you get summon Airy, and you just pop her, right? So against this comp... Okay, so let's look at why he switches, right? This guy switches all the time. So he's... Okay, so let's look at this. So he has Kleptomancy, right? Kleptomancy against Ezreal and Bard. Ezreal doesn't have as much pressure early game as other champions, so he can just freely use Kleptomancy. And Bard doesn't have hard CC, so as long as he dodges the Q, he doesn't really get punished with Kleptoman. And then Summon Airy against Taric and Varus. So it looks like he went Summon Airy in this matchup because against Taric. Taric is a really sort of sustaining lane because he has shields, he has heals. He's really annoying and hard to kill. So with Taric, it's really difficult to sort of burst down someone. So with Summon Airy, this is the most consistent DPS since it gives you the most AD. It gives you it gives you the most AD, and it gives you the most consistent DPS because Summon Airy has a really short cooldown, so you can constantly use it, and it's always back up. With this, press the attack. He did it against Kog'Maw. It doesn't look like it worked very well. You're just trying to figure out why they do this and why they take these different builds. Fleet Footwork against Sivir Rakan doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, I guess okay. He has Blitzcrank, so if he hits a hook, so he just wants to go in, right? Because Fleet Footwork makes you faster, and it just helps you go in better, right? Because you don't take Fleet Footwork is probably the most aggressive rune you can take, because Summon Airy is more for sustained fights. With Fleet Footwork, it's more of an all-in because you're getting movement speed and you're just running into them and just trying to burst them out. Press the attack. I don't really know why you take press the attack, honestly. This is really confusing why you would ever take press the attack. It looks like he takes press the attack into... He just takes it randomly, actually. I don't actually know why he takes press the attack. Into Tristana, mostly, I think? Yeah, for some reason, in the Tristana matchup, he really likes press the attack. Attack speedy one. Why does he take press the attack? Figure that out. Take press the attack for? Doesn't make sense. Huh. Mostly Summon Airy, but sometimes why does he take press the attack?
Nelix on Nah, need that sweet sweet Elo.
Not actually sure why he takes press the attack here. Doesn't look like there's any particular reason other than he just wants to play more aggressively. Fleet Footwork feels better. Not actually sure. I'll have to come back to this. What one did I not do? Do this one. I'm hungry as fuck. Something. Flat to Leah. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Take minion dematerializer? Nope. You gotta take minion dematerializer. 1 second. I'm gonna show you something. GG. Okay. This is Froggen, right? Froggen plays Talia. What he takes. Makes minion demon. Oh wait, where is it? Where is it? Why did he link me this unless he took it? What the fuck? Where is it? Where's minion dematerializer? It's right there. Why is he not taking it? What? Where is it? It's supposed to be here. One of these games. There it is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take a quick look at this replay. While this is loading, I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be right back. I'm back. Dong, are you gay? Nope, don't think so. Okay, so let's look at Froggen. Does he still have minion dematerializers? He does not. He used them all. Fuck! I hate this game. I hate this replay system. No! I can't see it. I know minion dematerializer is good because a lot of people are taking it right now. What am I eating? Eating crackers.
Or go home.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
His ear's busted right now.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. This is minion dematerializer. For those who don't know, it's a mastery in the duration tree. It gives you 6 of these at the start of the game. You can't use it in the first minute because that would be overpowered. And when you use it, it's an active item. You get 6 of these, and it instantly kills a minion that you target. It can be cannon minions, it can be super minions, it can be any minion. It just instantly dies. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward this until Froggen uses it. Oh, he's taking it too. This guy took it too. To kill the cannon minion. Okay, so oh, actually, yeah. So let's take a look at this. So he just Froggen hasn't used it yet. They're just using it for lane pushing. That's it. That's the only reason they use it for. It's just to push the lane. What happens when you use minion dematerializer is that any kind of minion that you use it on. So notice how Froggen's only using it on ranged minions. It's because he wants to just one-shot the back wave with just his Q. You know, that's really important in mages. You hear that all the time from yeah, see, notice he had 2 of them, right? But he only used it on his on the backline, right? The only reason he does that is because, okay, so minions like siege minions or melee minions and cannon minions are way harder to kill than backline minions, right? But if you make them easy to kill enough, they just get one shot easily. So you just, yeah. Okay, so he used it on the cannon minion there because cannon minion is annoying as fuck. Look at this. So Galio used it on the cannon. What does he do? You. Look at that. That wouldn't happen without minion. I don't think that would actually happen without minion dematerializer. If just because he has, look at his items. He doesn't have anything other than Dorn's ring. You know? That's why you take minion dematerializer. It's just to one-shot the backline earlier in the game. And to just be able to continuously shove in your opponent. He's used all of them, and he's used most of them on creep or ranged minions, right? That's why you take minion dematerializer. And then after that, you just roam and shove, right? Because shoving and pushing, and then roaming on Talia is really, really important. Because you don't have a combat ultimate, so usually you don't win 1v1 straight up. You have to roam and get advantages that way. I'm really hungry. I need something. I wish they delivered at 11 a.m. That'd be nice. Did I get a I don't actually remember. Oh, Nelox. Okay. Tristana. What's your build? Build's fine. DS is not fine. Really low. What are you doing mid game? Are you just running mid? Don't go mid unless bot lane tower has been taken. If you're struck, okay. I have no replays, so I can't really. Like your build is fine. Your runes are fine. You actually take overheal still, apparently. You don't take this ever. You just take coup de grace. Don't ever take yeah. You still take overheal. I don't actually remember why, but I know you still take overheal. That's what every Tristana player is doing. Super chat does appear in Streamlabs. It's optimized now. It didn't used to, but now it does. Yeah, super chats count. Yeah. Oh, this guy takes Triumph, though. Wonder why. That's Diamond 3, though. I'm sure there's higher Tristana players. Is this Korea? This is Korea. How's there not a higher Diamond? What? What? Diamond 1. Oh, he takes Triumph, too. Maybe you should take Triumph. You should never take Cut Down, though. Cut Down, you're too, in the bot lane, this isn't going to do anything for you. Let's take a look at this, replays! I love replays. What was that one religious song you played on stream? It was really funny. Okay, this replay is garbage. I wonder if I can get anything good out of it. Wow. That was really well played. Okay, so I might get something out of this. Okay, so I'll turn off the sound just so it's not distracting. Hi there, my name is Donghuap and I hate minorities. Yeah, I do hate being a minority. It sucks. It sucks. You get bullied in school and stuff. Ugh. Picking on minorities. Okay. So Tristana just sits there like at max range, doesn't try to get in close with Rise, trying not to auto Rise, because if she goes up to Rise, he'll just walk up and root her and she'll just die because everyone will pile on her. So she's staying at max range away from them. So if they want to actually reach her, they have to flash. Like one of these guys have to flash. So she's just kind of standing still, like at max range, just hitting, like just going from Irelia, switching to Lee Sin, right? It's just whatever's in front of you. You know, you don't get greedy. She jumps in here. Try and get the reset, right? Because they're in full retreat now. They've already lost this team fight. There's no way that even though she got stunned, it doesn't matter because Lee Sin's not going to participate. And this guy, all of his damage can be body blocked. You know, everything he can do, like, because all of his damage comes from his Q, and so it doesn't really matter. So what he was just doing there is just waiting, because the rest of that team fight is easy because he's just jumping and hitting auto attacks. The only optimal part and the way that he played this is just, you know, staying at max range, right? Letting his teammates just bring the fight to him, you know, just staying safe. That's it, right? He's not in range of Lee Sin going for Q into W into anything else. He's not in range of Ryze W. He's not in range of Caitlyn. Doesn't matter, right? It doesn't even matter if he's in range of Caitlyn. Not in range of Irelia, right? Because Irelia, now he is, but he's got 5 people on her, so it doesn't do anything. This is a pretty free team fight. That's what I'm trying to, like, there's not really a great example. Usually I would, like, go through, like, 20 games to find you guys one great example, but that's, like, the essence of what you're supposed to do, is you just try to stay safe. That was a misplay, but, yeah. Just stay safe. Just account for all of their damage abilities and everything that can possibly CC you or kill you, and then just stay out of range of it. That's it. Streamlabs. Where's my Streamlabs? Holy shit, I'm hungry. Is this North America? Yeah, North America. Okay. You're playing normal games. I need ranked games, dude. You gotta play some ranked games. You're not playing enough ranked games. Okay, since you only played... Okay, so I want to look at your Thresh, because you don't have anything else to go off of. Stop buying this item, people! You don't need this item anymore! It's a bad item now! Go Locket first. Go Knight's Vow first. Don't buy... Why are you buying... What are you buying Giant's Belt into? Are you getting this into Warmogs? You're not in the LCS. Do not buy Warmogs. LCS players in solo queue don't even buy Warmogs, because Warmogs is such a bad item on support. You buy Warmogs in professional games because you cannot leave the map as support. You have to always be there fighting for vision, always being there ready to save people. That's why you have Warmogs, is because you literally, sometimes you cannot leave the fucking map. It's like, okay, you know, I don't know if you guys ever been to this. It's like Times Square. You know when the ball drops at the end of every single year? There's like a million people just crammed into Times Square. So you know what they do? There's no bathrooms, so people just wear diapers, okay? They wear diapers so they can shit and piss on themselves so they can see the stupid ball drop. That's what Warmogs is. It's your diaper. It's to stay in the game. It's to stay on the map. It's to just keep being there until this fucking nightmare is over. Don't buy this. The solo queue is much more relaxed. You have time to go back. People make mistakes. It's fine. Buy more support items, buy Redemption, buy Knight's Vow, buy something else, just don't buy Warmogs. Warmogs is not useful in a team fight. It is not, it's just HP. It doesn't make you that tanky. Alright. Why do you have a wait, is Guardian good now? I don't think Guardian is good anymore. I don't think Guardian was ever good. I feel like Aftershock is always better. Is Warmog still a bad item on Soraka? Soraka is an exception because you're using your HP as a resource and you need more HP back. I still don't think you get it on Soraka though, even though you're using HP as a resource. Let's just check Soraka. I don't think even Soraka players get it that often. Redemption. Lockets, Redemption, Locket, Redemption, Ardent Sensor, Ardent Sensor, Ardent Sensor, Ardent Sensor, Locket, Ardent Sensor, Locket, Redemption. Yep, not even Soraka players get this item. Yep, not even Soraka players get this item. So there's no reason for you to get Warmogs ever on support, really. If Soraka doesn't buy it, why would you ever buy it? Oh, let's look at Bunny Fufu. Let's look at what he's running for Thresh. He's running Aftershock, see? What the fuck? Remnant of the Ascendant. Why are you buying this item so early? He has Locket first, but why are you buying it so early? Yeah, he gets Aftershock. Aftershock is better than Guardian for Thresh because it's really easy to proc. He gets Ancient Coin instead of Targons. I think this is more up to... What does this give you? Unique passive favor, enemies killed. It gives you mana. So I guess this is if you want to be more aggressive in lane. This is really more of a personal preference thing. Apparently Bunny Fufu doesn't know that you're supposed to buy... He's rushing this for some reason. I don't know why he's doing it. Is there like some special ability that it gives you? No, it doesn't. He's doing it wrong. You're not supposed to do this. Everyone buys one or two support items before finishing this. It doesn't make sense to finish this. The Relic line was nerfed on ranged champions. Oh yeah, that's right. So Relic isn't as good anymore. So you can get Ancient Coin instead. Yeah, that makes sense. But you don't finish this. You don't finish the Remnant, because that doesn't make sense. The Favor is not good enough to get. You just get, what's it called? Support items. Locket, 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 Locket. Get Locket, people. Locket is stupid good. It's always good. There has not been a single season of League of Legends where whatever stupid item Aegis of the Legion builds into is not good. Aegis of the Legion is always a good item. Okay. Do you recommend Stopwatch over free boots? You can get both of them. I don't know why you wouldn't get both of them. This is North America, right? It's North America. Wait, what? Oh, spelled the name wrong, I think. Or it's just a space in the front. Oh, spelled the right name wrong. LW. Nope. Bionic Execution. What do you think about Victor? I have no idea. I haven't looked at Victor in a really long time. I would have to specifically look at Victor. Oh, you're copying TF Blade, I assume. No, you're just copying whatever you see. What do you play? You have a dedicated champion? You need a dedicated champion. You can't just dick around and play whatever you want. You have to play something dedicated. I can't give you advice because you're playing like a bunch of random stuff. You know? You're playing so many different things. Focus on one champion, alright? I can't give you advice on all of these champions because all these champions play differently. If you like a champion, play it and keep playing it, but stick to something, please. Don't go off the rails. Just stick to something, please. Okay. Mr. Max. I wish you guys had replays. That'd be nice. I'd like to look at a replay. There we go. Diamond 4. Ooh, fancy. What do you play? Taric, Thresh, Taric, Thresh, Taric. This is one thing that Taric players are doing now, or it's just like support in general, is they're taking Unsealed Spellbook. Unsealed Spellbook, so what you do is you take Ignite in the laning phase, you take Teleport in the mid game, and then you take... Oh no, they still take Guardian though, okay. Oh, he takes Glacial Augment though. What the fuck? Why does he take Glacial? He takes Glacial Augment in some games. I don't have replays for those games though for some reason. I have replays for a bunch of other games, but I don't have replays for the games where he takes Glacial Augment. Why does he take Glacial Augment? What is the point? I don't know what the point is. Look at the point. I assume you don't take Glacial Augment. Do you take Glacial Augment? No, you don't. Never. Never, never, never. Okay. Is it still worth to play any support items that is not coin, since gold income is so much higher? Wait, what? Yeah, you can still take Targons and melee supports for the healing and the sustain. You can still take the blue one, the Spell Thief's Edge. Is there a specific reason he's taking that? I think it's to cheese or something. What the fuck is he doing it for? He took Glacial Augment on Tarek. I don't really know why. It's to hit his maybe it's to hit his stun. Oh, it is to cheese. I think it is to cheese. Because if you cheese it there, because Tarek's level 1 is strong, right? Because he gets a double stun. And he's just a really tanky champion, so I guess it's a double cheese then. I guess he's cheesing. Why does he cheese this game instead of other games? Glacial Augment's not going to help you here. Alistar shouldn't have gone in. There's no reason to go in there. Just dead now. Does he do it only in melee engage support matchups? Where is it? I'm gonna close this. It's like organization. It's like having a bunch of papers stuffed in your desk, except it's op.ggs. Okay, so he takes it. Yeah, it looks like he takes it against. Oh, he took it against KSV Life. He takes it against melee matchups. It looks like. No, not every melee matchup though. No, not every melee matchup. Against some melee. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. Why are you taking it? Because in this matchup he was against Braum, right? But then this matchup he's also against Braum. Is it because he has Callista? Maybe it's because he has Callista. No. Wait, what? Why does he have Glacial Augment? Is it because Callista? Why is it? It looks. It might be because it might be ADC synergy. That's the most likely answer, I think. No, he's got. What the fuck is he doing? Is he? I think it's cheese. I think it's like some games I want to cheese them. Yeah, I think it's actually just cheese. Okay, let's look at this. If this is cheese, it's because he's so inconsistent in terms of like matchups. Cause like this is a ranged matchup. This is I think this is a Callista. I'm pretty sure this is cheese. Yeah, this is cheese. It's a cheese strat. Is it a cheese strat? Please be a cheese strat so I don't have to kill myself. I think it's a cheese strat. Wait. No, it's not. Wait, no, because Nunu is cheesing the blue anyway. No, he didn't even cheese that game. I have no idea why he's taking Glacial Augment on Tarek. That doesn't make any sense. Is it just to, like, sometimes hit his stun more? Is it to help his Callista get more autos? Sometimes he was with Callista, but he took Guardian instead. I'm sorry, I don't know the reason. I don't know. You're going to want to experiment and play around with it and try to find it out yourself, but I can't tell right now. I'd have to look at all his replays, because I have no idea why the fuck he takes Glacial Augment on Tarek. It's to hit his stun. If it was more consistent, it would make sense, but he just takes it randomly, it looks like. Doesn't have a melee matchup, it doesn't have anything to do with his ADC. Like, what the fuck does he take it for? I have no idea. Sorry. I'm not going to look at, like, 10 replays to find this out, because I don't think it's that significant. Because he mostly takes Guardian anyway. Okay. Nasus, why do you have fucking Meteor? Are you trolling? Why are you trolling? Kleptomancy is... Here, I'll show you the best Nasus build. Not this guy. Oh, no, he's in North America, actually. Hashishin says bruisers are bad. Hashishin says Jax is useless. Hashishin doesn't apparently know that you can get rank 1 on this bad champion known as Jax. I think some of the points Hashishin makes are valid, but he's such a whiner I can't take him seriously. So this is the Nasus build. So you take Phase Rush, and you take Manifold Bind, CDR, Scorch, and this. That's it. That's basically it. Why are you taking this? Take Stopwatch. You should take this, though. This is the best build for Nasus, because the Phase Rush is still really good. Because you gain 75% slow resistance for a duration, and it's really important for a team fight. For team fight, Phase Rush, Nasus, it's just so you can run people over. It's like a mini Ghost. It's really important to take this. You can alternatively take Summon Area, I think. Where is it? He went E-stack Nasus for a while. Okay, this is Klepto. He takes Kleptomancy against tank matchups. You see the difference there? Right? Tank matchups, right? Because tank matchups, you're pressured in a lot less. So he's free to just get Kleptomancy stacks, right? Whereas a matchup like... Let's look at his other matchups. So this matchup, he was against GP. He maxed E first instead because he's scared of getting harassed out. So he maxed E, pushed in the wave, and then just, like, kept up in CS. What's a CS? 229 at 24 minutes. That's almost perfect CS. What about Gangplank? 172, right? He's just winning by CS alone and just by staying alive. Same thing here, right? Against Riven, of course you have to go E-stack Nasus. No, of course you have to. E-max, sorry, not E-stack. So this is the better build usually. Is Phase Rush. Phase Rush is just really effective on Nasus. This is what I like. Okay, let's do. I'm gonna do. Let's say 2 more. I'm gonna do 2 more. Okay. Gold 5. Quinn. I haven't seen Quinn in a long time. Oh wait, no, are you a Quinn player? Who do your player order? What the fuck? What the fuck is your Quinn build? That's an interesting Quinn build. Never seen that before. I'm gonna assume you know what you're doing on Quinn, but I'm gonna double check just in case. Quinn. Oops. What the fuck? That's different. Aftershock Quinn. Oh, this is ADC though, isn't it? This is ADC Aftershock Quinn. with glacial augments. What the fuck is happening? I'm so confused. Why would you do that? This, okay, see, this is an optimal Quinn build. There you go. This is the optimal Quinn. Just copy everything here. Everything here. Right here. Duskblade. Why would you not go Duskblade first? Duskblade is so strong. Or Yumu's even. Yumu's or Duskblade. Get a corrupting potion. Get Longsword. Get something else other than what... I don't know what you've been buying. I don't know why you would get Frozen Mallet so early on Quinn. You're not a bruiser. You're Quinn. You can get it as a 4th item if you want. If you really like it. But you do not buy... Even champions that buy Frozen Mallet do not buy Frozen Mallet first. The only champion that ever buys Frozen Mallet first is Gnar. And that's just because he has his W. And you want to stick to people. That's the only reason. There's no other reason for that. This is the optimal Quinn build. Aggressive, damagey. It's not that tanky, but it's fine. Quinn. Optimal. Powerful. Good. I'm gonna have to come back and look at that other stupid build because I'm so confused about that build. Oh, Aatrox. Fun. Farm is good actually. Farm is not bad. Actually, this one not farm bad. Farm very bad. Farm very... Oh, you got shit on. Alright, so I'll just tell you how to play the Jax matchup with Aatrox. So as Aatrox in the Jax matchup, what you have to do is you have to never use your Q. When you use your Q in that matchup, you're going to get jumped on and you're going to die. That's just how it's gonna go. Don't get in range of him when he walks towards you. Use your E to slow him and then walk away. That's how you should be playing that matchup. You should never... What do you max? You should max E. Okay, that's good. So you max E. I don't know why you have this. You always change it. Like, always change every matchup. You should have Iron Skin. And it's fine to have Alacrity here. I think that's actually probably better than Triumph. And then... Here's the problem. Is that... Okay, the reason that you lost this matchup so hard is because you actually tried to fight him. Jax is a better 1v1er than you are. The only time that you win against him is when his E is actually down. So what you have to do in this matchup is when he walks up to you and uses his E, you have to use your own E to slow him and walk away. If he jumps right on top of you, that's fine because you have your minions. And then you just keep kiting him back. You hit him and then you run away. And then if he chases you, you keep hitting him and running away. The reason that you win that trade is because you have minions. And you have because he jumped on top of you, right? So you're in your own minion wave, which means you win the long trade, since he's gonna get damaged by minions as he's fighting you and as he's walking away. So, but yeah, am I missing anything there? Everything else is fine. I like your I don't think you should ever buy Trinity Force though. I think Trinity Force is not really optimal. I think you should just go Blade of the Ruin King. It's a much more effective item for Aatrox. It makes you do a lot more damage. Trinity Force is really a meme item. It's not something that you would ever buy. Black Cleaver, Bork, Phantom Dancer, and attack speed. You can even get Gunsu's Rage Blade, but those are the 3 items that you always want. Oh, and obviously Tiamat, but you pretty much never buy Trinity Force. Trinity Force is not optimal. You want just the Bork Rush, and then just all in your opponents with your Q and your ult when you hit level 6. Yeah. Okay, one fucking more. What do I do? I'm gonna look for a good name here. Do I have a public Discord? I do have a public Discord. It's called Donghuap. It's literally just called Donghuap. You can just search it, and it's on Donghuap. That's it. Looking for a fun name. Yeah, you can put the link if you want. Oh, Toast of Sparta. That sounds fun. Is this the right region? There's only 2 regions that you would be on, is EU or NA. Nope. RIP. Doesn't work. Okay, well. That's a rip. Alright, well, I guess this... What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What is this jungle Anivia shit? What the fuck are you doing? Play a real... I don't know how this is work. What elo are you? Your silver... How is this working? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I am so confused. What the fuck are you doing, good sir? Why are you playing Jungle Anivia? I don't even know how that... Are you smurfing? What are you doing? How is that working? Why do you have Smite? Wait. You taking Smite just in the mid lane just to push or something? What are you doing? Why do you have Smite right now? Why would you ever end the game with a Smite? You should always have heal, barrier, cleanse. What are you doing? I mean, in the mid game, sure, you would have Smite to maybe, like, push the lane or, like, take some jungle minions. That's fine. Is that a thing now? I need to know if that's a thing. Hold on. Is this a thing? Please don't be a thing. Let me check. Is this a thing? Please don't be a thing. I don't doubt that you can go Anivia, like, Smite every... Yeah, like this ignite. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Why do you have Smite? Are you buying jungle items? No, I don't think you're buying jungle items, right? I don't think you're... Yeah, no. TP, Ghost, TP. Why would you have Smite? That doesn't do anything for you in a team fight, good sir. That's fine to take Unsealed Spell. Why do you have Smite, though? Are you stealing from your jungler? I know you take Raptors, but, like, you don't keep it. It's 27 minutes. You doing Raptors at... You need help with Raptors at 27 minutes? What? No, you don't. You don't need help. You need help against enemy champions. Maybe you have it at, like, 10 minutes. That's understandable. I don't keep it? Well, it seems like you keep it because you're ending the games with this shit. Why do you have it at 28? This 30-minute game. Why do you have it still? That doesn't make any sense. Why do you have ZZ Rot Portal? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing either. No, that's not a thing. Is this like some cheese strat that you saw on like a streamer's... Guys, streamers' builds are not like... We fuck around for entertainment, okay? We don't build ZZ Rot Portal to win. We build it to entertain, okay? It's not... You don't copy this bullshit. You look at people like this. Let's look at his build. Alright, what is he buying? He's buying Roa, Leandries. Where's his boots? Boots is right here, right after Roa, and then Zhonya's and Deathcap, right? What are you buying? You're buying Roa, that's good, into... Why didn't you finish your boots? Finish your boots. Right after first item, finish boots. Finish boots, sword shoes, and then Leandries. Why do you have ZZ Rot Portal? That's such a weak item. ZZ Rot Portal doesn't make any sense. ZZ Rot Portal scales off HP, I believe. I'm pretty sure... Yeah. 15% of your max HP is damage. Why would you buy that on Anivia? Anivia is a fucking glass bird. She literally has one of the lowest HP stats in entire That's Nivea. In the entire fucking game. She's a glass figurine. She's squishy as fuck. 400 HP. One of the lowest HP, natural HPs in the entire game. She is as tanky as almost as tanky as 2 ruby crystals. That's how squishy she is at level 1. What are you doing, good sir? Why do you have ignite? Or smite? This yours? Yeah, this is yours. Okay. Good sir, stop buying ZZ-Rot Pleural. Just finish your Leandries. Why do you have tier? That's not a thing either. You don't need that much mana. This is an ARAM. You just get damage. Get damage. You don't need any more mana. Stop wasting your abilities. Be optimal in your wave clear. Here, I'll show you. Just look. You see this? This guy right here. All these replays. Watch all of these replays and copy everything he does. This Korean guy. I don't know how to say his name, but you can just look him up. Here, I'll even put it in the chat. There you go. Op.ggs. There you go. Just copy everything he does. Watch, stalk this guy for the next 5 days, all right? And you'll instantly improve 100 times. Maybe not 100 times, but you'll get way better, way faster if you just copy. Look at all these replays. This is a gold mine. If I was doing a video, this is my dream. This is my wet dream right here for videos. This is all. Look at all these replays. Watch everything he does. Question yourself of what I would do in that situation, and then just do everything he does. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get off now, guys. I really need something to eat. I haven't eaten today, so I really need to eat something. I will be back not tomorrow, but I'll be probably back Friday, and then I might stream on Sunday. Hopefully, my internet is not AIDS anymore. Run speed test. Oh, look at that! Internet is better after. Oh no, it's not. No, never mind. No, internet's still garbage. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go to bed. What the fuck is this shit? Wait, look at this. Look at this. Wonderful YouTube system you got here. Your stream isn't currently live, so ads can't be played. Wonderful YouTube. Yeah, I'm not live right now. I have no idea. I'm not alive. So that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this just to send it to them. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, it says live right there, but apparently I'm not live. Okay, whatever. Anyway, good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.